It is day 2 of my Light to the End of the Tunnel marathon training, and I thought I would go through my gear. I'm walking out to where I start my run from, which is about a quarter mile. I usually take a nice short walk just to get myself going before I actually start running. So it's a little warm today. I don't know, maybe 75 right now. So usually when it's warm above 70, I usually wear a white t-shirt like this and a white cap. If it gets darker, I actually prefer a black t-shirt and a black cap, but this is, psychologically or for whatever reason, I think this is cooler, so that's why I wear this. Used to run without my glasses on, but I can't see very well anymore, so I have my prescription glasses that automatically tint in the dark. The other thing is, you can probably see it, the headphones that I wear. I've used a lot of different ones. I've earbuds and all these kind of things, but these particular ones are called bone conduction shocks headphones, and they go over the ears, and they don't actually go inside. They don't actually go inside the ear, as you can see. They just bone conduction through here, and I got to tell you, I was amazed when I bought them because they work absolutely fantastic. So if you want to run and also hear what's going on around you, which I have it on kind of high, so it's a little bit difficult to hear what's going on, but you can hear much better, and they work really good. I don't have sweat in my ears anymore. The earbuds don't get full of sweat, and they don't fall out and fall on the ground. So if you're thinking about a running set of ear headphones, these are the one to get. The next piece of gear that I use is a Garmin chest strap. This is a heart rate monitor that I have, and it works really great. Hooks right up to my Garmin phone. Let's see if I can show you that. This is the Garmin phone that I use, or Garmin watch that I have. It's a Garmin 265. It tracks everything. This watch actually changed my life with running. It tracks cadence, stride length, vertical oscillation, pace, you name it, everything. And so tells me what my maximum heart rate is, what my threshold heart rate is, what my lactate threshold is, and what my minimum heart rate is. I wear it when I sleep. It tells me how many hours of sleep I got, what my deep sleep was, what my REM sleep was, everything. So it's a really good gauge, and it helps me stay on track. And then the next thing, because it's warm, I'm actually using a belt with some electrolyte mix, because I run about 10K on these runs, and it takes about an hour, and I come back sometimes and I'm completely wiped, especially when it's hot outside. So the electrolytes during the race and before, or during the run, not race, during the run and before, help me get through the race. And more not about getting through the run, but I said race again. But getting through the run, it's not about getting through the run, it's actually about feeling better after the run. Because what happens is, if you deplete your electrolytes, it makes you get headaches, makes you get tired, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm trying to avoid with that. Let's see, my shorts are I've tried a whole lot of different shorts, and I like the ones that don't have the liner, but I always wear the linered ones. And let me see if I can show you that. If you look here, I think I can show you. You can see this liner right here. I don't know if that, yeah, you can see it. This liner, and here's my shorts part, but this liner goes all the way up, and on long runs, your thighs will rub together no matter what, and they'll get red, and it's painful. So these I have no problem whatsoever. So if you're thinking about doing long running, always use a liner in your shorts. It really makes a big difference. And for For my shoes today, let's see if I can show you my shoes. Yeah, these are called the Super Blast 2s from Asics. I like my Asics shoes, and the reason I'm wearing these today is because they're good for faster running. And today is a tempo run at a higher speed, marathon or higher. So, which I'm not a fast runner, so you know, don't think that I'm flying along at warp speed or something. I definitely am not. But these are for today. Yesterday I wore Gel Nimbus 25s, I think they were. I'll show you those on another day. But that's pretty much my gear for what I use every day. I do have sometimes I like to run without a shirt if it gets really hot, and then what I do is I put on an arm heart rate monitor, which works really good. I think mine is a Polar, but I'll show you that at another time. Anyway, I'm heading out for my run, and when I get back, I'll let you know how it goes. Just got back from my run, so I thought I'd go through a couple of things. Today I ran, let's see if I can do this here. I ran for 10.1 kilometers, and you can see I did 54:25, and at a 5:23 per kilometer pace. I'm going in kilometers, but if I go down here, you can see all of the stats that you can look at. So today was it's loading my daily things. So you know, you can see this is my pace, 5:23 pace through the whole thing. I actually stopped a little bit in the middle just for a walk, and then that's my heart rate. So average 149, and high is 167, which is pretty much my max. So you can see how my heart rate kind of increases as the run goes along. That's called cardiac drift when it goes up like that. And then this is my heart rate zone. So you can see I was in zone 5 most of the day with 149 heart rate. My max heart rate is 167, and my watch wanted me to stay at 154 through most of the run, but starting out at about 130, which is what I pretty much did. So you can see that this is my running power, 298 watts average up to 450, and then this one is my average power, 298, and then elevation. It's even got elevation on here, and said my execution score was 72, which is how well I executed the plan. And this one was for VO2 max. That's what this one was, with 5 for aerobic and 2.2 anaerobic. So it has pretty much everything on this watch. And the heart rate monitor that I use is this one. It's a Garmin HR Pro, I think they call it. It's a really nice one. So it was a good run today. That's my tempo run. Tomorrow I get a rest day, get a little bit of a rest. And then Thursday I'll do an easy run with some hill repeats. I'm in Florida, so there's no hills here, but I go to the parking garages and I run up and down the parking garages for my hills. So that's it. Day two complete of my Light to the End of the Tunnel marathon plan. And I'm going to show you my marathon plan also, so you can see what that looks like. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you is my running belt that I use. This is what I use for my running belt. It's got today I used these because I needed some electrolytes, and this holds. It's got a little thing here. It holds these bottles. They're about 8-ounce bottles, one on each side. They go in this little pack like this. You shove them in there, and then they got the little plastic, rubber straps that go around them like this. Here's the other one. And I used both of them today because it was hot out there. And also, I wanted to show you something else, so I'll fill those up for or Thursday if it's hot. And then I also have this little pack that didn't come with the belt, but I bought it. And what this holds is my my chews. I use these energy goo chews, and they look like little gummy bears, like that. And I take like one of those every mile. And then I also have these, which are little electrolyte tablets, and I take one every mile with the chew, and then use some electrolyte mix to wash it down. So this is how I get through the long runs and runs that are really hot like today. And the goal is to come back without losing too much sweat. So I weigh myself afterwards, and hopefully I didn't lose too much, and I was able to replenish my electrolytes along the way.